Hello, welcome to Conversation Matters. How can I help you? Oh, of course. May I see your prescription for a moment? Let's see. Social anxiety disorder? All right. I do have a certified conversationalist available right now. Would you like to take something to drink in with you? Go ahead and take your prescription and go right through that door. I'll let him know that you're here, and he'll be waiting for you.
Oh, welcome. Come on in. What do you have for me? You have a prescription? Okay, let me see it. Who gave you the prescription? Dr. Andrew Michaels? Let me see what he wrote here. Okay. It seems you have a little bit of problem with social anxiety disorder. That's why I'm talking very quietly. There was he puts a little sticker up here if he wants me to whisper. Okay. All right. Well, your prescription says you need definitely need a conversation about social anxiety disorder to help you cope with it. Is that true? Do you feel that you have that? Okay. All right. Can I be quite honest? Please sit down. That's right. Yes. Make yourself comfortable. This is the session. We will talk about this, and hopefully we can fulfill your prescription. I see you have a refill on it, so if you need to come back and discuss this further, that's quite all right. Well, Dr. Andrew Michaels has helped a lot of people, and I'm sure that when he sent you here, he was hoping I could help you too. Well, that's why I'm here. At Conversation Matters, we take this very seriously. You need a decent conversation in your life once in a while, just to open up your eyes, expand your horizons, and just help you with social things. You know, we spend too much time alone. We really do. And that's part of the problem with social anxiety disorder. It really is. You are alone. We're on our computer. We're interacting with friends through text. We're not actually physically with them. We can't pick up on their body signals, their mannerisms, the tone of their voice. It's all lost in the text. It really is. And we think we know what our friends are like, but then you meet them in real life, and there's an awkwardness because you know this person so well, yet in real life you are shocked by how different both of you are. And it is anything from physical appearance to, like I said before, their mannerisms, their dialect, the sound of their voice. People change when you haven't seen somebody in a long time. It's quite awkward. Sometimes you picture in your mind the person you used to know, and now you're standing in front of somebody that you basically is a stranger to you, and it's quite frightening. It's even harder when you think, I know this person, and I'm having anxiety and some fear, and I'm afraid to talk to them openly like I would online. Now let's compound that. That's somebody you know. Now let's compound that issue by talking to somebody who is a complete stranger that you have to interact with, a bus driver or a teacher or a counselor or an advisor, or you're even going to the doctor's office. Like today when you saw the receptionist out front, she sent you right back, right? Okay. She is a wonderful receptionist. I don't think I talk about her enough. She always brings me, the people back here, and, she is always on the job, going through all her paperwork. She does get a little too much overtime. I've got to talk to her about the overtime thing, but, hey, that's, I'm the boss, I gotta play the bad guy sometimes, I think she's, just between me and you, I think she knows more and is more in charge than I am. She's kind of got her finger I had to retire. I announced my retirement. They handed me the trophy. You'd have anything to say to the audience. People back home. And I said, I think it's time for me to retire at the top of my game, And, I was a bumper ball champion for quite a few years. And, it's something I'll always cherish, seeing the ball go down there and bouncing back and forth between the padding and then finally hitting the pins. And, we used to play blind man bowling. We put up the bird cage, We used to put the blindfolds on, and then we'd wheel the ball down, and it hit the bumpers and stuff, and then you just got whatever pins you got. And to be quite honest, we actually usually did better blindfolded with the bumper ball than we did actually trying to aim the ball down the center. Isn't that funny? Oh, I know. I used to go to bowling when I was a kid, and I was a terrible bowler. And what's your lowest score? Come on, tell me. Come on. Oh, I got you beat. I actually got a 57 once. 57. I'm serious. Swear to God. I swear on my kids' heads. I don't know where they are right now, but I swear on my kids' heads. 57. Yeah, pins. And they even let me pull the bonus frame at the end. Oh, God, it was so embarrassing. I got a strike on that last one, so that would have been 47 or something. I don't know, something. I don't know. I think they just put down the number to make me feel better, but, I think the guy actually kicked the pins over down there so I wouldn't cry, but I don't know. He was a nice guy. He really was, he was. We're getting all over the place, but back to you. Did you ever feel anxious when you go to, the bowling alley? Me too. You gotta change your shoes. Oh my God, I hope there's not a hole in my sock. And, those shoes are disgusting. Oh my God, you have to put your hands on them, and then you want to wash your hands, then you gotta pick up a ball, then you want to wash your hands. And I could just see somebody with OCD trying to pull. It would be the most strenuous situation, unless they brought their own shoes. That might help, and their own ball. Well, if you had your own ball, you'd have your own shoes, wouldn't you? But then you're sitting beside somebody at the table trying to keep score, and you don't know how to keep score. You just said, I'll keep score, and you thought, I'll just be the scorekeeper, nobody will notice, but the scorekeeper has to bowl too, so that's a surprise. And then they finally realize you've never bowled before and you don't even know how to keep score. So everybody's like, who invited this idiot to the bowling alley? So then you just go and sit in the lounge, and they have usually a pretty nice lounge at the bowling alley. They all have nice bars, I've noticed that there's a big thing there. You got your bowling alleys, and then you got your pool tables, you got your video game, arcade games, and skee ball, and air hockey. But almost every bar you've ever been in, I'm right, has this nice kitchen, and they serve bar food, and they've got a pretty big ass bar, and you're like, there's nobody sitting there. Well, after the tournaments, they're all sitting there, believe me, loading up, having a couple beers. So you're sitting over at the bar by yourself. There might be one guy sitting there going like, hey, so what's up? And you're like, oh my God. I'm just getting a drink. I want to go back to the bowling, So, yeah, it can affect everybody. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's hard because you grow up and you have friends that are really close to you. Really? That happened to you too? Oh, yeah, moving is a pain in the ass. I was very fortunate. I was one of the lucky ones. I got to go to the same school from kindergarten till I graduated. It was like being in state penitentiary for 18 years. No, 13. 18 years I had you there, didn't I? Well, I was 18 when I graduated, but I wasn't in high school for 18. It was really 13, I know it's only 12 grades, but I graduated in 12, yeah. Maybe it was... Well, I graduated early, but I say 13 because, I count, a nursery school, and kindergarten. And then, I had that wedding problem. And they held me back that 1 year. Oh, Mom, why? But, yeah, I know I'm serious. I'm just joking. I'm seriously just joking. I didn't have a wedding problem. I was a good student. I really was. I was, I think 59 out of 150 students. I was real close to the top of the class. Top third anyway, I know it's funny, isn't it? Well, you're talking to me just fine, so what's the disconnect? Why is it so weird if you're talking to me to go out and talk to somebody in public? Okay, I understand. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm listening. Go ahead. No, I'm listening. All right. I think that's actually a problem because, and I'm being serious, you're not interacting with people enough. So when you do, you get nervous about it because, you think you're smelly or your hair's not right or your clothes don't match or, you're not dressed like everybody else. Okay, so we're going to stop right there and we're going to start talking about why you're making it worse by not hanging out with people and talking to people more. You know what I mean? You could go do social things. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to go to church on Sunday, but you could, at your age, you could join like a youth group or a young adults class, and it would be something for you to do. It's a social function where everybody's got some of the same ideas and same beliefs, and it would help you kind of break the ice. There's a lot of single nights, single bar. Bars have those single nights, and you could go hang out there. And I know it's really, really awkward, but you never know. You might be able to find somebody really sweet to talk to, and maybe even, go home with them and, hang out, watch TV, something like that. And who knows, you might even meet a girl, I gotcha. No, that was a joke. But it wasn't a very good one. But let's see here. Sports are huge. Like if you go down to the gym and you just do a pickup game on basketball, or running or walking on the track isn't gonna be very sociable. That's actually anti-social. Like it's socialism, anti-socialism or something. I don't know. And just walking around a track, because now you're even more isolated. But I think like a basketball game, or you could spot somebody when they're lifting, or stuff like that. And even if you're not actually interacting with people, you're just walking on a treadmill, lifting weights, doing a workout, it's still, you're getting out there, you're getting around people, you're interacting. You have to be polite, you have to get out of people's way, you have to wipe off the equipment when you're done. Yeah, I tell you, what helps me with social problems? I always get a nice, clean shower. Get cleaned up, really get cleaned up. Keep my hair short, so there's less chance with short hair that it's going to be, messy and frumpy and floppy, or you're going to look like you just got out of bed. And, you brush your teeth. And I'm serious, I just brushed my teeth this morning. I'm going out, it's 5 hours. Don't brush your teeth before you go out into public. Then, wash your hands, brush your teeth. You're cleaned up. You look good. Look at yourself in the mirror. I look good. There's nothing wrong with me. Then when you go out and you run into somebody, you don't feel as awkward because, oh, my breath stink, or does my hand too sweaty, or, all that kind of stuff. It's all gone because you've taken the time to do a little bit of self, hygiene, and just kind of groom yourself a little bit. And it really helps when you go out because you feel more confident. You just feel good about yourself being around other people. And I've noticed that really helps me a lot. If I'm sweaty or dirty, or I have my work clothes on, and I have really nice work clothes, I just feel like, dressed nice. I just got home. I'm in my work clothes. I feel like, oh God. I'm in work mode, and I'm not in relaxation mode at home. So that is a huge thing, excuse me everybody, I'll be right back. I want to go change. Go back, rinse your face off, wash your hands, brush your teeth, throw on a little aftershave, deodorant. And, when you come out, you look like a new person, and then, you feel good. You feel sharp. You don't feel like this schlep that just got out of bed, rolled out of bed, and ran into the room to talk to everybody in his underwear because he forgot to put his pants on, stuff like that. And yeah, that's real important to put your pants on before you come out. I didn't think I had to tell you that part, but so I screwed up there. But I still want to be there for you, even though it's just that I'm helping you because you have a prescription, and I want to get you through this hard time in your life. You can gain a lot by companionship, and I know you think there's nobody out there for you. I know you think nobody loves you, no girl could ever like you. I know you think that, you're not a pretty girl, you're not desirable, that nobody would want to date you, and that's totally not true. Believe me, there is somebody out there for everyone, and even if it's not a lifelong companion, a husband or a wife, there's still lifelong friends and companionship out there. If you don't think that there's somebody out there for everybody, you have never met my brother, and he was the biggest schlep, and he still got a woman. I mean, we figured it was one in a billion chance of him getting a woman, and he's had like 2 or 3 so far. That's pretty good. I mean, what are the chances of somebody finding a 1 billionth partner 3 times? And I know you might think I'm joking, but I am telling you the guy was a schlep. So don't, you've got it made. Look at you, you've got the career, you've got the job, you've got the education, you've got the looks. You're just unsure of yourself, and you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta go out and hit the dance floor. You've got to, dance. You don't like dancing? Well, dancing's easy. You can take it, that's a great way to get over social anxiety disorder. You sign up for a dance class. I'm serious. You think I'm joking? Oh my God. Now you're paying for this, so you have to attend because you're actually going to lose money if you don't go. So you go to a dance class and they have to talk to you. They have to hold your hand. They have to interact with you. They have to teach you how to dance. Dancing is the easiest way in the world to get over social anxiety disorder. I am not making this up. Karate classes also, I'd say taking a karate martial arts class or taking a dance class are the 2 easiest ways to get over social problems, because you have to interact with somebody. You're paying them to help you. You're paying them to spar with you, show you how to make the karate moves, showing you how to do the kata forms, that are like dance routines, and they have to correct you, and they have to talk to you, and you have to talk to them, and you have to help each other, and you have to get to know everybody, and you have to stand in line, and it teaches you discipline. And the other thing about dancing is, whether you believe it or not, dancing and martial arts are very similar. They are taught in very similar ways. They teach you the basics, then they build you up, and as you get more lithe, and you get more agile, and you get more sure of yourself, because what you're doing is you're learning what's called muscle memory. You're teaching your muscles to perform and act in a certain way. And as you do that over and over and over again, you become astute at this practice, but your body becomes more comfortable around people. So when you're around people, you're not all nervous, ball of nerves and all shook up, because karate and dancing teaches you to be sure of yourself, to be confident of yourself, to acknowledge that you are good at something, that you can be seen in public dancing with a woman. Or you could be seen doing your martial arts moves in public. You know, like if you were to do a display for the class to help promote the school. They're not going to take you unless you're sure of yourself, and they're not going to take you and put you in harm's way. They're not going to embarrass you. They're going to make you look good, and your body will respond to the interaction with the people. And I know you think, well, it's all in my mind. To a degree, it is all in your mind, but a lot of it is your body reacting to what your mind says, and your body freezes up, and you're no good to anybody. But if you can learn to interact with people and dance and stuff, okay, you're at the school dance, or you're at a job interview, same thing. You walk in, you get the tempo, you get the music in your head, you get the beat, you pick it up, you're putting it down, man, you get that beat in your head, and you calm your heart, you calm your mind, you walk right in and you be yourself. That's the thing about dance, it brings you out of that shell, and the teacher will say, well, you're not good at this kind of dance, but you are absolutely awesome at this kind of dance. And your karate teacher will be the same way. You can't do these certain kind of kicks. You're not the greatest at it. But you are fantastic at ground movement, or you're fantastic at your punching. Your hand speed's great. Your discipline is fantastic. Your memory is really good. And they can teach you all these things, They can teach you, you're a bigger guy. You're a great partner for the smaller girls because you can pick them up. They're confident. You're not going to drop them. They trust you. There you go. You've got the trust between you and a female. And they're not afraid to dance with you because they know you're not going to step on their feet. You're not going to hurt them. You're not going to drop them. You're not going to let them go when they go into a pose. And that could be so life-altering for you. So that's 2 good suggestions on how to get around to being nervous and scared all the time about your social inadequacies. And they're inadequacies that you have created. Nobody starts out being afraid to go to the bowling alley or go play with their friends or go to the movies. You've done this to yourself, and you can undo it because human beings are like that. They're smart. They're cunning. They're intelligent. You know you can outthink yourself on this. You're better than that, and I really believe that. I really do. I could see you out there learning some new thing like dance, karate, jiu-jitsu, and becoming a teacher, becoming somebody that people would actually respect and listen to. And you think, oh, no way, I don't even know how, and you're telling me I could teach. Because your heart's in the right place. You don't want to present yourself poorly. You want to present yourself in a genuine, good way. You want to be accepted as a good person. And because of this, you think you're inadequate. And if you learn these things, if you're told over and over again that you're good at it, that you're learning, that you're getting better at it, then you are adequate, aren't you? Then you are good enough. Then you are okay. There's nothing wrong with you. And that's what people need. They need that interaction. They need that opportunity to be told and to learn that they are more than just another person. They have achievements. They have worth. They have a purpose. And there's nothing wrong with ballroom dancing or learning modern dance or learning anything. There's no shame in it. It's very masculine to be a good dancer. Some of the greatest lovers in the movies were fantastic dancers. But anyway, you should never give up on your dreams because you are somebody special. And the fact that you recognize you have a problem makes you even more special because you know it's not right. You know it's wrong to have these feelings and to feel this way and to be scared and locked up like this. And you don't want to be this way. You know you want help. You know you want to improve your life. And you know you want things to change. So don't be afraid to do that. That's what makes you different. It's not that you're awkward. It's not that you're funny or silly or nobody wants to be around you. The thing that makes you different is you recognize that you have to improve yourself so saying hi to people at the store. Go right into Walmart. That guy has to say hi to you. Hello? Hello? Say hi back. Hi. 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 How's it going today? Good day today. How's work going? Yeah. All right, thanks. Say hello to the checkout girl. Say hello to the people stocking the shelves. Go up to the butcher counter, and you have to talk to the guy because you want him to make a special cut. And, on and on. Go to the bakery and request certain items. You have to interact, and you'll find out that you're just like everybody else. You're just awkward. You're just scared right now. You think you're different, but you're not. You're just like everyone else. And you're just as deserving of help and opportunity as everyone else. So don't give up on you, okay? Alright. Now, I don't normally do this, but I like to shake hands with you. Okay. Thank you for coming today for this silly, stupid conversation. I know it's prescribed and I had to sit down with you, but I would love to sit down with you again. I think you should take up the opportunity for a refill on that prescription and come back next week, same time. And I'll be here to give you another silly conversation about some silly social problem that we all have as human beings. And we all have them. Everybody has social issues. Just some people are more cognizant and aware of it than others. That's right. Even I have problems with it. And I'm proud of you. I really am. You've come a long way today. Let me know what you do in the week ahead. And I'll see you next week. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us for ASMR TirarADeguello. Please take a moment to rate and review this podcast. If you are interested in additional ASMR content, you may view our library of videos at youtube.com/TirarADeguello. The theme song, Atlantis, is by Jason Shaw of Audionautics.com and is used by permission. Correspondence, including questions or requests, may be sent to TirarADeguello@gmail.com. On behalf of Dr. Andrew Michaels, thank you.